They are the wrestlers that put their body on the line every time they get in the ring. They're high flying. They're exciting. These are the high flyers of backyard wrestling.
Well, when you think of all the great high flyers, Niko's name definitely comes to mind. Basically, from what I've heard, he used to wrestle the Finks way before Double D got involved in the backyard business. But when he started working for, MWF in 2002, his first big break was against, Brian Fink in that match at WrestleFest, and I think that proved just what Niko could do. I mean, just the techniques and the way Brian Fink was a big, superstar, a big brawler, kind of like, he was a grappler, and Niko was a high flyer, and just the way the match went, it was awesome. Niko did some good high flying moves, and even though he came up short of the victory, he proved to everybody, that he is here and he has what it takes to be a major competitor using his acrobatic high flying style. So that was the real deal. Niko was the real deal. Danya knew Niko. See, Danya got his Coke. Danya loved Coke. You like Coke, Danya? Coke? Huh? Tell me, Danya, Coke? Danya in studio right now. But Danya, talk about Niko. Danya knew Niko, because Roy was in MWF, same time as Niko. Niko would come to show. Danya loved Niko. Niko helped Danya. Roy, Niko brought pizza. Niko brought Korean pizza to Roy's house on Roy's birthday. Danya, Roy got free pizza.
When Niko came to MWF in 2002, Danya he found a champion. Niko will go down in the record book as one of the greatest superstars and hit players of all time. Good job, BD.
Niko has his...
Niko is a very good athlete with tremendous wrestling ability. Even though I can hear tapes of Niko when I first moved into the early years, Danny showed me all the tapes. Niko's an outstanding athlete with great physical qualities. If I ever get in the ring with him, it'd be over. Definitely. My name is Kiefer. I'm the puppy. Yay! Niko's a good athlete.
Roy loved Niko like Shun. Roy taught Niko how to do kick. Niko knew how to kick, Danya. He kicked. Danya loved when Niko kick. But Danya knew Niko very well. Danya taught Niko to punch, to kick, and how to break wood in half with karate chop. So Niko was good man. Roy loved working with Niko. Niko A+.
And please welcome the guy who makes Tony Hawk look even better. Oh, Jeff Hawk!
Now, Jeff Hawk didn't come into the picture later, after I've been doing backyard wrestling for a couple years. Now, I knew him from TCW, which was Brian Fink's Fed, but in MWA, he was there for one appearance when he was the guest on the Lounge Hour, the Lounge Lizards talk show.
Cuz, just like TCW, Middlesex Wrestling Alliance is just a big joke. I'm just doing this for some easy cash.
He was at the Backyard Zone tape in that week when Jeff Hawk was in the lounge area. He was a very good interview, and Jeff Hawk showed off his interview skills. Jeff Hawk's a good wrestler, and I'm happy I know him, and he could be anybody up because he's a good athlete. Good job, Jeff.
Jeff Hawk has the kind of unique style to his wrestling. He'll spread your legs and leg drop you. He'll flip you over. He'll do cartwheels. He's just his unique style. And if you did say he was a high flyer, you're absolutely right, because he is a high flyer. Not that modern in backyard you see that kind of style, the Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles style in a backyard ring. So yeah, it's unique and it's good, you know, because all the wrestlers we're talking about here do have that unique passion and unique style. So I would rate Jeff Hawk as one of the top high flyers, even though he was never really a big star in MWA or MWF. So there's could be a Fed on the way, you know. So, but you know, he really has what it takes to be a high flyer, and I recommend him to anyone. Recommend watching him to anyone who wants to see a good high flyer in a backyard ring. So, Danya knew Jeff Hawk. Danya saw Jeff Hawk do karate chop. Danya knew that Jeff Hawk had passion of champion. No one to give Jeff Hawk a chance. Danya knew Jeff Hawk had it in him. Danya, why would tell Danya week after week after week, Danya, bring Jeff Hawk. Jeff Hawk, good man. He can rollerblade, he can do skate, he can vacuum house. He good man. So finally, Danya listened to Roy and brought in Jeff Hawk. So that means that Roy got extra money for bringing it. Well, actually, Danya, this wasn't, you know, a normal job, so you won't get extra money for hiring people or bringing people in. But Danya knew Hawk had passion. He good high flyer acrobatic move. Danya, love it. And that was good. But what I've heard from him, he's a good high flyer, and he does have the acrobatic moves. You know, he can fly through the. And that was good. But what I've heard from him, he's a good high flyer, and he does have the acrobatic moves. You know, he can fly through the air. One of those, you know, like Jeff Hardy risk takers. He will be one of them compared to, you know, like a Big Show kind of character. So he can fly through the air. He's acrobatic. You know, got some good moves, and he reminds me of Jeff Hardy, and like he's the backyard Jeff Hardy in a way because of the risks he takes, and she's just, you know, he's a great. I've heard things about him. I've never really worked with them, you know, like I never wrestled him, or I never worked for one of my company's backyard promotions as a wrestler, but you know, I've heard good things and always the future. So